Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Rise of Northumbria. Or I guess a more fitting name is probably the Fall of Northumbria after last episode. Northumbria does still exist, however, it's ruled by the Vikings. So we're currently landless, we're exploring England. Oh, I just realized, wait, Mercia has actually become a part of England now. Oh, that's cool. So I guess the Anglo-Saxon kings have already started to unite under one king. Okay, that's very cool. We're going to keep on doing some contracts. I think we're already doing one, actually. Yeah, we're doing the Passage of Arms. So let's get started with that. We're on pause, and we'll let that tick in the background. Apparently, I have no lifestyle. Wait, what? Did that reset or something? It must have. Here, let's click on that. I'm guessing that's a bug. That makes no sense at all. Oh dear. Hello JB, hello Beagle, hello Edvinus, hello Aisha, hello Nathan, how you all doing? Britain's not safe for you and your family. The Vikings will try to get rid of any claimants and other English rulers will use you for your own good. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I already explained my stance on this last stream, so I'm not going to speak about it too much. I'm staying in Britain because it makes sense for the Anglo-Saxon kings to fight together. The faithful shall never surrender. If you've watched The Last Kingdom, Uhtred didn't go off and disappear to Europe and go and make friends with French kings and all of this stuff. For me, it makes sense to stay in Britain, so that's what I'm going to do. Luckily, it's a sandbox, and I'm the one playing, so I get final say. Haha! Checkmate. Hello, Greater Sons. Hello, Alexander. How you all doing? Nice to see you all. Right, we already got another perk as well, which is nice. So what's this? Significantly improves characters recruited in a tavern. Did we not already get that? I thought we already got this skill. I'm a little bit confused. Did I forget to save at the end of last stream? If so, we've just gone back a little bit in time. It's not that bad. Right, what's the chance? We're already maxed out at 65. Do I want to gamble when we get to 10 advantages, or do we be patient and wait? I think we might be patient and wait for that one. Also, we just built a new building. So now we have the personal bout, which gives us heavy infantry damage, toughness, and screen. Quite a lot as well. And we get the heavy infantry captain, which gives us even more damage and screen. Oh, man. Do we have someone that can already fulfill that? No. Ah, damn it. How do I know what we need for this? So they're not already employed as a counselor, camp officer, or in a full-time court position. They're not imprisoned, they're not at war with you. Am I excited for All Under Heaven? I don't know if excited is the word. Like, I'm looking forward to it, but not for All Under Heaven itself. More to see what mods are going to do with it, to be honest. Prost has stopped bathing, stopped even making an attempt to clean herself even. A fact I am brutally confronted with when several of my followers beg me to deal with her. I know what you're thinking, Captain. Well, it's not laziness, it's a drive for efficiency, you see. I can actually do more work if I spend less time wiping away the sweat of the road. This is what a relentless focus on value looks like. She's either mad or a fool or both. Prost, what are you doing? I mean, you are a wise woman, so do I trust you on this? She is stinking, though. General opinion -10. I mean, she's a wise woman. I'm gonna trust her judgment. Yeah, something I realized about All Under Heaven, right, is if I'm gonna play in Asia for the base game, I'd probably play in Japan. And for that, I really already loved the Shogunate mod. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't really get hyped for DLCs because, as you guys know, when I start a series, I don't update my game or any mods and whatnot. So I'm not someone that jumps on new DLCs as soon as they release. I end up playing them months after they've actually released and whatnot. Because I'm not one to rush my series and stuff. Right, we do have the 10 advantages if we want to do this. Follower picks up a hound and has a pet dog now. Ah, okay. My wife, we have a pet dog now. Nice. Captain or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortal. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours. A dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked by shivers and weakness, my head leaking from every orifice. Surely there must be someone in the realm I can get to fix this cursed condition. Oh, I'm not feeling great. Oh man, okay, it's about time we got a physician. No one's really good at this. I mean, Prost does have really good learning and wise woman, so maybe she can become good at being a physician. Every month, this character has a chance of gaining novice physician trait or learning skill. I think we're going to have to do this to begin with, just so we can actually have someone. I should have probably started doing that already. I was hoping we would find a physician, but alas, we did not. TK3 is already running rough on my PC. I'm a little nervous about them adding a second half to the map. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I probably, like, play it a little bit in my own time, but not too much, because I focus on my series. Like, right now, my Game of Thrones series is on 1.15, which is so out of date, and then this series is on the current version. But when the new update comes, I'm not going to update my CK3. So if I do try it, I'm going to be bouncing constantly between 3 versions of CK3, which is, yeah. No, thank you. Move your accursed head, damn it, Hey! How dare you speak to my wife like that? I think you need to learn your place, Prost. She's causing a lot of problems in camp, isn't she? I think last stream she was at the core of the drama as well. I will... I'm siding with the wife, even though I'm just, apparently. I got a weak hook on my wife. We gotta keep the wife happy. Right. Okay, new stand with us contract. I think I might wait for this to go to 15 advantages, and then we'll pull the pin on that one. How's our men-at-arms doing? We have 200 Huskarls. We're getting some more gold. There we go. We're no longer ill. Okay, that's doing lovely as well. Yeah, I think we'll wait until we get the 15 advantages. Hello, Rantiro. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I don't like that I often have to start a new series for me when CK3 updates. Yeah, I like to play longer series, so... you know, this is why I love single-player games as well, and I especially love that Paradox let us use any version of CK3 we want, because there's no FOMO or anything like this. I can play the DLC whenever I want, right? I don't have to play it as soon as it drops. Also, by not playing it when it drops, it gives them time to fix any bugs that usually it releases with. In my wanderings outside of camp, I come across a clearing in the forest, rich with all manner of colourful berries, adorning the bushes. They are unlike any I have seen before, and look so tantalizingly delicious, and it would take my followers less than an hour to pick them all. Could this be a much-needed gift from God? Or a trick from Fortuna, meant to test us? We're doing really okay on provisions. Yeah, we can survive without them. We don't necessarily need them right now. That's fine. Right. 1 more week. Let's see, the phases are 3 months each. So I think that's a plus 10% if we trigger it now. Yes. 76% chance. I think we'll be okay. Let us leverage our advantages. Hopefully we are successful. There we go. Panting, I tap my horse on the back. Easy now, it's over. Guarding the bridge has become my only task for the past 4 days. This flavor text is so funny. We've been doing this scheme for probably a couple years at this point. But here it says we've just been here for 2 weeks. Right, we have a long path ahead of us here. Let's return home and then we'll see what contracts are floating about. Oh yeah, we're visiting London as well. I forgot about that. And I've become a traveler. Æthelric is inspired by Wanderlust. He wants to see the world. Okay. Now with this flavor text, maybe we'll see. If we ever exhaust contracts in Britannia, we do have some flavor text which would encourage us to adventure a bit. Okay, both my childrens are now of an age where they get a childhood trait. So let's see. My daughter, martial and stewardship. She seems pretty equal at both. I think camps don't care about religion, right? So anyone can be my caravan master? Yes, right. So, I gotta think, what do we want Angie to do? What's gonna be her role for her brother? Maybe the second? So how do I... Wait there. Second need... They're not already employed, they're not imprisoned, they're not at war. How do I know what it scales with? Oh, it's just based... Yeah, based on aptitude, but... I don't know. I think, though... I think martial would be good. The more fighting people... Because we're doing a lot of martial contracts anyway. Yeah, but then again here, what we can also do is see what kind of educators we have. Like, we don't have anyone with a trait, do we? No. So, the highest learning would be Prost. Martial and stewardship are kind of similar. This doesn't matter. So, I guess we could pick both. I could make my daughter stewardship. And then my son could be a man of the sword. Actually, we need to check his focus first. Yeah, let's take a look. Aaron, you are rowdy. Oh, yes. Okay, you're going to be martial then, for sure. Right, and your sister's going to focus on stewardship. That's what we're doing here. So let's lock in stewardship. And then... oh, maybe this is a bit risky having Prost to do the education. I mean, she is sadistic as well, and she's lazy. Do I really want someone who's lazy? My learning's not that much lower. Now, I think I'm going to educate my children for once. It's a small camp. It's fine. Right, son. You're going to focus on martial. And I think... yeah, my martial's not that bad. 16, 11. That's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm going to educate you as well. I might even be able to influence you later on. How old do you have to be? You have to be 4 years old. So do I... let's see. I'm stubborn, just, and cynical. I would like for my children to be just. That is one thing I want to keep going in the family. Our reasons are just. The faithful shall never surrender. The Vikings will be kicked from our lands and sent back across the North Sea. I forget what this sea is actually called. The North Sea, we're calling it. No one's named it yet. I don't know. Right. So here, let's influence her personality. I really do this. I lose a little bit of prestige. I do gain stress. Oh, it's not guaranteed. So what's this? Her has learning skill +5, has diplomacy skill +5. Just is lower. Has incompatible childhood trait. Oh. Right, I mean, I guess we can try, and we'll see what happens. I very rarely educate my own children, so this is actually... this is fun. I approach my daughter, Angie, bearing another child's favorite doll, saying, you may have this. Why, she wonders? I don't even want it. No, why not? It's natural to covet what isn't yours. To thrill at bettering others, why not take what you can and allow me to use my power as I wish? Well, if you insist. Wait. No, she's not listened at all. That's not a just action. And you've stressed me out, man. Being a parent's stressful work. Right, we'll try Bella with Aaron. Maybe he'll be a little bit more prone. I gaze down sadly at my meal. A barely ripe apple stands out as the most appealing of the fare. There is no shortage of food at camp, but the variety is lacking. No poaching. Now, forage some berries instead. That's fine. Oh, we have supply issues now for 5 years. Oh, man, I'm getting so stressed. Here, pause a minute. Hire as mercenaries. Okay. Do I really want to go send my men to die for a French king that can't even win his own wars? I don't know. Let me catch up on chat a bit as well. 105 gold is 105 gold, though. That's a bit. Hello, let's see how JBD deals with Brennan before we assume we become neighbors. Oh dear. Hey Stray King, how you doing? Yeah, probably not what I'd want my kids teacher. Yeah, Prost the Butcher. Also, she's a little bit smelly. She's not bathing, and she's already caused issues at camp, so... I don't know if I trust her with educating my kids. And she's lazy, and she's sadistic. Not the most charming lass in CK3. Hey, Ramboy, welcome to the stream. Hello, JP. Welcome. Right. Do we rush to the aid of the French? We're kind of... England is fighting Vikings. I don't know. I don't think my 200 men are going to be able to do anything about this. We could just take the gold and then run with it. What's the French king going to do? I don't think anything. I don't think he can do anything. Yeah, he's not fighting Vikings, so... If none of these wars are against Vikings, I think I'm going to decline. The French will not have my aid today. I'm curious about King Charles of West Francia's offer and would be honored to stand alongside his Benjamin. However, a few gold coins is not enough to risk the lives of my brave followers. I should ask for more. Wait, I can ask for the crown of the kingdom. Should I do it? That would be hilarious. Oh man. If I accept, I'll become the owner of the crown and I join as a war leader. I could get an alliance. What? Do I just straight up get an alliance with the French? That's insane, but only if he accepts. Holy. I can make him be my patron. Guys, I think we go for the alliance. Ah, but the crown is so funny. The crown is hilarious. Ah, do we draw the French in? I don't know. Maybe there's some historical grudges here. I don't like the idea of letting the French fight our wars against the Vikings. That doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth. I want the crown. That's what a true Anglo-Saxon would want, is the French crown. Yeah, I want the crown of the kingdom. What do you say? He refuses? Yeah. Nah. We can fight off the Vikings ourselves. And then we're going to invade Paris. That's my plans. Right. The grudges run deep, guys. The grudges run deep. Right, what are we doing now? We have 160 fold, so we... gold. So we can probably upgrade another building. Let's see, if I upgrade this, men-at-arms are cheaper. We can also get... I don't know if I get another +1. No, I don't think so. Okay. So I probably want to upgrade this next, right? Because we can get... another building slot. So that's 180 gold. Right, let's see what contracts we have floating around. We don't have any transport contracts. We do have this. Another passage of arms. We keep on doing that a bit. What about a prowess scheme? Do we have good prowess floating about? Not really. Yeah. No, our prowess is shocking. Okay, here, let's do a passage of arms once more. I shall travel to accept this one. We can scout for talent as well. And that should get us enough gold to do our upgrade. In fact, I might be able to ask for gold here. 10 gold. It's not a lot, is it? Oh, 31 gold from the King of Mercia. Oh, sorry, he's not a king anymore. He's a duke now because he swore fealty to England. Wait, cost 200 prestige. I mean... gotta spend it on something. Can I get any gold from you? No, no gold willing to share. Okay. That's fine. Right, with that, we can upgrade our pavilion now. So we get health boost, we get max number of men-at-arms regiments, enemy hostile scheme, phase length is longer, we get more provision capacity, more building slots, and we get some travel safety as well. Lovely stuff. Right, let us sell off. Ah, it would have been so funny if we got the French crown. Sadly, we didn't get it, though. I come across a man while passing through Banbury. He is weak and looks uncertain as I approach. I'm tired of getting kicked around like a dog. No one respects me here. Everyone laughs as soon as Westermere is uttered. The fools, the bastards, the fopdoodles. Ah, I got so mad I must get out of here. I would be willing to join your camp. A few coins would be enough to lure me away from these... disgusting people. I'll be honest, he's not the most impressive. Yeah, 50 gold. I could offer to pay him in food and clothes. Wait, I appoint him as my stooge and I mock him as well. No. We don't need him, it's fine. Right, Earl Heribert takes a couple of deep breaths as he makes his way for the camp. Wonderful morning we have here. A perfect chance to show those ruffians the value of a true knight. You see, there's a bridge that goes right into Buckingham. All manners of miscreants, fools, and idiots hang about here. Someone should take care of that. Right. Yeah, max of 40%. We're gonna have to go for the potential again, aren't we? So we can get up to 65. That's fine. And we'll just chill. We're defending bridges. That's what the... That's what our destiny has in store for us at the moment. Imagine sending the letter. Sure, I'll join your wars. You just need to give me your crown. Yeah, it's the medieval equivalent of law. Maybe this is how the English-French rivalry started. Was when Æthelric here demanded the French crown to join his losing wars. Not sure if you know, but the amount of gold they're willing to give is based on their treasury. Yeah, I kind of assumed this. Sadly, everyone in England is quite poor at the moment because they're fighting the Vikings. A figure stumbles into camp dirty and tired, clearly in need of a square meal. His name is Geezer, he says. Oh, he's possessed and belongs to an evil religion. No. Wait. Becomes a knight? I don't even want to invite him in. He's in the same group as the Viking. Right. I guess you can sit, recover, and eat. We're not unreasonable. The only hatred we really have is for the Vikings, I guess. Okie dokie. Should I speed 5 a bit? I think we should, because right now we're just waiting for advantages. I am interrupted from my stroll near the edge of the proving grounds by the approach of a nervous stranger, a man who introduces himself as Elder, and is clearly as alien to Buckingham as I am. What is it? Buckingham. I don't think I've ever heard of this. Right. So you want to join? I mean, maybe there's an option for him to convert. Lord, I find myself ill at ease in these lands, and I had hoped that so worldly a man as yourself might prove willing to take in a homeless rabbinist. I understand if you've already too many people to care for, but if you'll have me, I will serve you loyally all of your days. He would become my friend. Or I could help him find a home elsewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna help you find a home elsewhere. There we go. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Died in an accident. Rip. It's not my fault. That's not on me. The campfire crackles, illuminating a figure entering our circle. He moves with vigor despite the lateness of the hour. Hand wrapped around a walking stick. Those standing guard are already intercepting, while I waved him away. Do you have a place for a man of God? He smiles at me hopefully, dirty clothes rustling in the stiff breeze. Oh, he's a monk. Okay. Holy learning. Literally. Such figures are well known in Catholic circles. The traveling preachers spread the word of God to every nook and cranny of the world. I mean, can I convince him to join our camp? He's a wise man as well. We could do with a man of such worldliness. Hereward, surely you have heard of my mission to strike at the heathens and reclaim the soils of Northumbria. Join us as a fellow man of God. Yeah, why is he the heathen? That's a good point. As a man of God, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that part. Surely you will grant us his blessings on our mission. He has agreed to stay. Yes! Oh, that's really nice. And we just upgraded the camp as well. Follower gains a nickname. Alberada, my wife, has become the Honourable. And then we also have Hereward the Heathen. How does that make sense? Right. Prost, I think you're going to be replaced here. Although, I don't know for how many years, because he is 60. Which is quite late in medieval terms, I guess. Here, let's have you do advanced research, actually. Because you're already pretty good physician. And I'm now wondering... Let's see, zealous, stubborn and content. I'm now wondering if he's actually going to be a much, much better guardian for my children. And I think he is. 26 learning's insane. Also has good stewardship and martial as well. I think whilst he's here... Let's see. Whilst he's here, we should take full advantage of him. because I'm not sure how long this advantage would be available to us. Here, let's go by learning. Please teach my children the word of God. Light the fire in their bellies that they will need going forwards in life. Right, we can gather provisions again. Here, let's do that. 17% chance I become ill. That's fine. Nothing found. Okay. I mean, we're pretty good anyway. It's fine. My daughter has learned the Saxon language. Wait, so what were you speaking before that? Oh, Anglic, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Right. I need my son to learn that as well. He should learn it naturally, I think. So now we get worldly knowledge. Visiting a capital point of interest improves all followers by 1 skill point. That is going to be huge. I think maybe... We do have some further away contracts here. Maybe even Brittany. We can go a little bit of sightseeing. Angie is at the age where a child absorbs everything and anything around her, like a sponge soaking up water. Though present circumstances prevent me from giving her the finest of educations, the young lass seems no less eager to learn for it. Instead of the tutors and books that someone of more fixed wealth might feel entitled to, she roams the camp, shadowing my officers and eagerly assisting them in their duties. A little nudge towards someone specific would likely do wonders for focusing her efforts. Wait, so I can push her towards my second in command, and he will influence her. So she gains diplomacy, martial, and he gains some opinion. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a really cool event. Okay, I like that. To make Ulfsittel more susceptible to my attention approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. Let's see. What do we think he likes? He's shy, diligent, and arrogant. I don't really get... Maybe assertive. If he's arrogant and diligent... Yeah, but he's also shy, though, so I don't think he would be very assertive. This is actually quite a tough one. I don't think he's forgiving. Maybe his youthful vigor. I mean, he is in his 20s. Let's try for youthful vigor. To the serene Captain Æthelric of the Band of the Broken Tower. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think that we might both benefit from increased communication. Aha! This is excellent news, my friend. This is lovely stuff. Maybe he got the nickname from the Vikings. Possibly, but then... I feel like within the Anglo-Saxon or the Catholic circles, he wouldn't be known at this, like this, as this, right? I know I'm joking. He's anti-pope, probably. I mean, could be. Maybe that's it. He's a man of God, but he doesn't like how the churches are currently ran, which is why he's roaming and spreading his own word of God. That could be. How'd you make the English culture? Was it Anglo-Saxon and also? I don't know. Let's see. I don't even think I have it here at the moment. I don't play base game often, so I'm the worst person. Norman and Anglo-Saxon. There we go. I've done it once, and it was like in the first year of the release of the game. Father, begins my daughter Angie as she marches up to me. I've decided that as I am now a woman, I shall have my own tent. No more sharing with anyone for me. But how old are you? 6 years old. Man, the sass is already starting, huh? I will not budge on this. I am an adult and I demand to be treated as an adult. What? Let's see. If you want it, you have to earn it. We need to teach her a lesson. Yeah, yes. If you're an adult, then you need to prove it. You have to earn your keep just like every other one in this camp. I mean, she triumphs. I mean, respect to Angie, actually. Maybe she'll be growing into a fine woman. Oh, that's actually very impressive. I'm pleasantly surprised. They say children react more than anyone else to places they find themselves. It's fortunate for my daughter Angie, then, that she finds herself in the company of the most hardy knights, vicious sellswords, and dogged soldiers that I've been able to gather. A fine environment for a young girl to grow up in, and one where she seems determined to take its many lessons to heart. Sure, Angie is... She's impressive. So she can become brave, wrathful, content, callous, or gregarious. Can also increase her stewardship by 2. Let's see. I mean, she's not training to be a warrior, so maybe this one. Let's see. Can she? She increases her stewardship by 2. Okay. That's my daughter, by the way. I'm proud of her. Right, my hook on you is expired. That's a shame. For dinner tonight, I'll be having deviled eggs. What should be stuffed in these eggs, I wonder? My cook will make them taste good regardless of what's inside of them. Well, I ate good food. I'm eating good food no matter what, right. 5 piety. I mean, I guess I'll take the 5 prestige. Oh, it's not a lot, is it? And they won't just toss me. Queer is my daughter. I glance down at the small pony she sits on, the easiest, most placid learner mount I could find in the entire camp. Was I this scared when my father taught me to ride? She's already learning to ride a horse. Don't be afraid to crack the whip. You gotta command the beast, show it who's in charge. Wow. Angie is just succeeding absolutely everything right now. This is insanity. Right, how are we doing on this though? Right, one more advantage and then I think I will roll the dice on this one. Perhaps it was foolish of me to choose 2 people who seem to hate each other to act as my aides in this contract. Certainly the constant arguments and petty spite from Mistress Alberada and Hereward seem determined to prove it so. Still, no matter their loathing, they should be able to focus on the job at hand. Well, my love, please. There's no good one. I mean, I'll try to keep them apart. He's educating our children. We need to be thankful for him and whatnot. Right here, let's get that final advantage. And I think I'm happy to press this. Sooner or later, we're going to fail one of these because we haven't failed one yet. However, today is not going to be that day. Haha. Okie dokie. As I stroll around the market of Banbury, a loud ruckus comes from just a couple of stores down from me. There's a furious man, animated and waving his hands. Serene Doge also will have your head for this. I would love to see him try. What's this? I think I'm just gonna watch. I'm not gonna get involved here. There we go. We lose some stress. Okay. Can I get anything else? 27 gold from here will be very nice. So let's request that. I don't think we can build anything yet, can we? The buildings are... Oh, we might be able to. Oh, they're very cheap, in fact. So what do we want? A supply tent would give us the quartermaster. So we get less lost provisions. We also get supply capacity. Could be good when we finally start joining boars and stuff. The baggage train gives us... find more officers using scout for talent. Okay. We also get the head porter, which is, again, is provisions loss and supply capacity. We get capacity here, travel speed. We can get more max size of skirmisher regiments. I don't have any skirmishers right now. We could also get a mess tent, so that gives us a chief cook. Enemy hostile scheme success chance is reduced. Also improves the gather provisions decision and unlocks an extra options for camp revelry. I still haven't done this because I'm spending all of my gold on buildings at the moment. We can get a roaring campfire. Find more officers when scouting for talent. Another intent for camp revelry. We can get more knights, knight effectiveness, and max number of men-at-arms regiments. Okay, I think we're going to want the roaring campfire 100% at some time. Let's see, forward scouts. Less speed, but more travel safety could be good as well. So what I'm thinking on is roaring campfire, and then when we have a bigger army, probably supply tent. Because we're going to be using a lot of provisions. I don't think we need this right now. I'm going to do that as my last building. So first, let's get the roaring campfire. And then in my last building, we're going to get the supply tent. That's what I'm going to be doing. Supply tent is very good. The secondary buildings of the roaring campfire are not good. It's fine. We'll work it out. I kind of want to explore as well. But out of those buildings, those are the only 2 that I want. I'm pretty sure. Okay, contract. Intrigue scheme. Do I have good intrigue followers? No. So probably we can't do prowess schemes either. What's this? This contract requires you to join a faction. But aren't you Vikings? Not interested. Let's see. This requires you to travel to contractors' counties with low county control. Should we take a trip to Ireland? So we can get 30 gold or we can get 59 if it's a higher success. I say we go to Ireland. Let's do it. Well, we're going to take a trip to the west. Chieftain Flan of Athlone, Meath's Marshal, visits my encampment for the day. As soon as we are left alone, he begins muttering. It's embarrassing to admit, but I need your help dealing with the disobedient peasants of Æthelric. They flout their high chieftain's authority. I cannot keep them in control. They beat and humiliate anyone I send, daring me to come in full force. Their conduct is a black mark, one that stains all of the realm. So let's see. So we only have to deal with one county, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to move my camp here. Let me deal with them. We'll sell off. Right, we'll scout for talent as well. We are not going northwards. I can tell you that much right now. Let's go to Wales. We'll say hello to the Welsh, and then I think I'll sail across here. That's still looking quite dangerous. That's looking a little bit more reasonable. I'm wondering if we don't just sail all the way around. Yeah. I say we just sail back. We go this way. That's still very dangerous, to be fair. I might need to hire some experienced captains, yes. So that's going to take away 10 gold. We'll still profit a little bit, so that's fine. Okay, let's start traveling right away. Hello from Israel. God bless you. Love to see you play. Hello, Shimon. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I come across a woman while passing through Clifford. She is lethargic and focuses her attention on the servant struggling with a vase as I approach. I am tired of getting kicked around like a dog. No one respects me here. Everyone laughs as soon as Rivkus is uttered. The fools. Okay, we already had this event today. We have a lot of Rabbinic floating around, don't we? Sadly, we're not gonna... We can't. We are hostile faiths, right? We visited the capital of the Kingdom of Wales, so all followers increased their skill point by 1, and we got 20 gold as well. I've heard it said that Gaelic fishermen are famed the world over for their ability to strip the ocean of its most bountiful and delicious plunder. Today, by the shores of the Mon, I am fortunate enough to come across a Gaelic fishing fleet. Our entourage sails close to a stray number of the fleet, and I am greeted immediately by the pungent odor of its captain. An honor, my lord. Can I interest you in our finest catches of the day? Ooh. I don't really want to spend gold, though. Not today, my friend, although good luck today. Hopefully the seas are bountiful. And you catch much. Right, we're already arriving here. Hastin has issued a contract. I'm not working for Hastin. Ugh. Get him out of my sight. Okay, when we arrive at Æthelric, I am quick to round up the worst of the rabble-rousers and demand they explain themselves. Dimasak, a peasant of some reputation, speaks for the rest. It is our place to be ruled over, but the High Chieftain does so unjustly. With chaos rife in the land, while we can hardly hold on to what's ours, still he drives us to labour for him like workhorses. We toil without any promise of safety from war, maladies. Maladies. And the like, protection from maladies. Oh, man. Oh, wow. So I can say, I cannot stand for this manner of injustice. Which does lose me stress, because I am just. I failed the fight corruption contract, and I aid the peasants more than the chieftain. So does this start a peasant uprising? Or I could silence your people or die, peasant. I mean, this is guaranteed success. I mean, I have been hired for the contract here. You succeed the fight corruption contract, and I aid the chieftain more than the peasants. I gain prestige. I add them to my role of patrons. I do gain stress, though. 59 gold for an exceptional success. So who would I be fighting? I think if this was Anglo-Saxon territory, maybe I'd be a bit more willing. But I'm not willing to sacrifice my men for the Irish. I don't think. OBS says 1 viewer. Okay, that's fine. I think it's bugged. It's fine. I'm having fun anyway. Right here. Silence your people or die, peasants. There we go. Right, we get them on our roll of patrons. I don't know if I can use it right now, though. Oh, 47 gold. But that's from previously anyway. Here, let's demand that. Follower gains the nickname. You're now the petulant. Senewolf is often insolent and rude in an almost childish manner. When did you join us? I don't recognize you. Huh. I'm not too certain, but I welcome more knights nonetheless. That's fine. Those forward scouts from camp perimeter buildings are worth it for free travel safety. Yeah, but I think the other 2 buildings I want a bit more, though. If we're thinking long term, when we're going to raise an army to march back north, I think those 2 are a bit more useful. I come across a woman while passing through Wigmore. We keep on getting this event. Oh, wow. A giant genius. She's an herbalist, a mystic, intricate web weaver. Oh, wow. 74 as well. Let's pay 1 gold for her to join my camp. She becomes my stooge. I don't... Huh. Why do you become my stooge, then? Wait, do we already have a stooge? No. I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine. Yeah, I'll pay 1 gold for you to join my camp. And in fact, even better. Right, we got the roaring campfire now. This is insane. I found an even better educator for my children. They're lucky. I'm finding so many teachers for them. They should be grateful for this. Right here, genius. My children should hopefully turn out to be very impressive. Although, yeah, she's in her mid-70s, so I don't know how long she's going to last, sadly. Right, we've done that. Have I already returned home? I think I'm already back at my camp. Speaking of which, we might be able to get some sub-buildings now. So what can we build at the campfire? Actually, no, before we do that, did I not get a new position? Oh, I don't think I did. No, we don't have a new position. Sorry, that was the other that's the other building I was thinking of. Okay. So, no, yeah, we just get scout for talent. So what can I do here? I can get trailing musicians. Unlocks the master bard. More prestige would be very nice. Knight effectiveness per diplomacy skill plus 1%. Also very big. We can get the master bard, which is more prestige again. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. More likely to gain the poet trait. And we get knight effectiveness per intrigue skill. Interesting. Improves the aptitude of any stooge. Receive occasional events on recruiting cunning fools. And we lose more stress. Let's see. This gives us less stress gain. Knight effectiveness per learning level. Follower opinion and domicile piety. I don't know if we have a use for piety or not. Receive occasional events to recruit useful locals. This sounds good. Although I'm not an explorer. Yeah, I can't get any of these down here. Knight effectiveness does sound useful for our goals in the longer run. Huh. What are we thinking, guys? Do we want to get a master bard? And we can scale off diplomacy and intrigue? Or do we want knight effectiveness per learning? Yeah, so do we want to go on diplomacy, intrigue, or learning? I guess learning should be naturally high anyway, because I always choose my guardians off learning. What's my highest skill? They're kind of like well-rounded-ish. But my children are going to be learning-based because I always based education off learning. But I think naturally learning just tends to be a pretty decent stat anyway. Like, it's never absolutely terrible. Follower opinion could be good. I don't know what the minus 20% stress gain could be nice as well. What does the bard do again? Oh, but the bard gives prestige, which is useful. Up to 0.3, which is actually not a bad amount. I mean, at worst, it just pays for all of my other positions. But maybe we wait on this. What might be better is instead possibly upgrading one of these, so we get another building slot here instead. Could be a better idea. Oh, we have buildings that we can build in the barber tent as well. Like dentist tools, we get disease resistance. Friendly casualties. Let's see. Oh, I could just be patient and wait to upgrade the pavilion again. We could do that as well. Yeah, I think you should save your money to upgrade your pavilion. I think so as well, right? We should upgrade this. Because we're not that far away, actually. Just another 130-ish gold. Yeah, I think my son will return us. We might be able to do it as well, though. Your old county is independent. Yeah, true. Like, the Saxons have taken it back? Wait, Wait, this means the populist faction won, right? And the AI took it back. The bards aren't as good as other secondary buildings. Yeah, it might not be the most meta, but like our selection is only 4 anyway, so it is what it is. I'm not super min-maxy, so like most things I do, there's always a better option. But I accept that. I just don't really care. No, it's not the original dynasty. I copied my dynasty flag to the actual title. That's what I did. I do have a claim. Whoa, why is that so expensive? Hello? Fame penalty? I know there's a warning. You do not have the law legitimists. Ah, would I... Wait. That's in here somewhere, right? Become legitimists? Oh, I can't because I don't have a pressed claim on at least one kingdom title. Ah, so it's just a natural debuff, right? Yeah, but I think we slowly build up because I want to deal with the Vikings and whatnot first. If we get this county, we're just gonna die to Vikings again. That's a good point. We'll continue building up, I think. Right, I'm gonna save up to upgrade the pavilion. That's my plan. So we're gonna need another contract. However, intrigue and prowess is just not good enough for me, and I'm not gonna join the Vikings over here. Let's see. Maybe we can find some contracts in here. Criminal contracts, hireling contracts, diplomacy. Yeah, see, that's not really my thing either. What do we say? Why don't we travel to Hampshire? We'll see if they have any contracts, and then I might have to look at crossing the channel, possibly. But let's sell off. We didn't manage to sway you. We have arrived in Winchester. Oh, and a bunch of new contracts. Okay. This requires you to create a manuscript for the Earl, mainly through learning challenges, but potentially also challenges in other relevant skills, lifestyle traits, and travel experience. Now, one thing we do have is actually a lot of good learning characters. So we could do this 100%. I think I'm going to do that. Let's do it. Writers from all across the land are directed to the Earl of Hereford's castle for gaining scribing work. So, qualified successfully 3 gold. Normal success 66. Exceptional will give me 76. We got a lot of prestige as well. Yeah, let's travel to accept this. We don't need the captains. Oh, I might have left captains on earlier. And I think on the way back, let us go and visit the temple, the Bishopry of Canterbury. I think would be a good idea. Right. Let us do this. I think we'll have a good chance at this. Hopefully my followers can also join, because I just realized it's not actually a scheme. Oh no. Father, look what I found. It's a puppy. Ooh. Angie, do you know what? I think you deserve. You've shown that you can be responsible. I'm gonna let you keep the dog. You have to look after it, though. I think it could be a good lesson here. I hum as I look around Earl Ulf's study. Plenty of scripts, manuscripts, and short stories are gathered here in neat stacks and lined up on the shelves. A piece of work isn't necessarily judged by its length, surely. Even the mention of a single word can invoke complex emotions. But first things first, what size of work do I have in me? So I can try and keep it simple. Additional chance of a skill point on the last chapter. Why not then? My creation will be exhaustive. Let's try that. I peer down at the blank page in front of me. Words. Why is it always so difficult to start? The quill gently stroking my chin, I carefully ponder what the manuscript should be about. Earl Ulf wanted a scripture pertaining to the art of warfare. A valid point for me to consider. Now, where do I start? So let's see. 53... 62... 62... I think my military knowledge should translate well. There we go, a terrific chapter. So I actually got +2 score instead of +1. Nice. I guess we're just going to pick this every time, right? We're going to focus on the military. Yeah, another section pertaining to commanders, perhaps. Now let's mix it up a bit. S is for stewardship, my kind of topic. Oh, another terrific chapter. Oh, we're writing a masterpiece here, guys. Let's see. And then I think, you know, to mix it up, let's then do another chapter on the military commander. Oh, it's quite poor, though. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, wait. It gets worse the longer we go. How about another stewardship chapter? Oh, it's not looking so good. We started strong, but... Oh, man. Yeah, let's go with military knowledge again. Oh, there we go. Another terrific chapter. Okay. All flips through the pages of the manuscript, stopping to contemplate a piece from each page. I'll say. Have you seen this? I may just put this on display. Such a mind-boggling piece of scripture. I particularly like that piece of Marginalia. Well done. Enjoy your rewards. And do let me know if ever you find yourself back in Berkhamsted. I proudly stretch a nod. We got 76 gold. Wait, was that the best? Was that the best reward? Well, that was nice. We just wrote a book and we got so much gold for it. I should write some more. Alas, it appears our horseshoes and saddles are in current need of repairs. This is nothing new for anyone who's travelled along the roads. And travel by mount requires maintenance of such supplies. The villages of Surrey are home to some craftsmen who can repair our horseshoes and saddles for a reasonable price. Of course, we could try to save our money and not spend it on such horseshoes and saddles until they actually break down. The 25 gold, travel speed and safety. We'll bear with it, just be careful, because I actually want to spend that gold, because I'm pretty sure we can now upgrade the pavilion. So what's new here? We get more provision capacity. We get men-at-arms toughness. We get another building slot and we get travel safety. Yeah, let's start upgrading this. How much does the final one cost? 450. Oh, man. Right. We're gonna have to do some more contracts, huh? Can't get any gold from you. Prestige is looking really good. Let's see. I feel like writing another book. Yes. I can get 134 gold for this one. Oh, wow. And then on our way back, let's take a quick trip to the castle of Lincoln there. I think we're, at least in the southern part, we've explored all of the interesting points. Let's travel to this one. Yeah, I wasted the 10 gold. I realized after. Since you got the campfire, you can increase your men-at-arms, right? Oh, good point. We might be able to. Yeah, I need to get more. Yeah, I think instead of asking for gold, I should ask for men-at-arms. You're right. We'll do that next time. It becomes available. Only by the main building, not secondary. I'm confused. I always forget the context. Yeah, I paid captains to do nothing. They're just they're on a vacation. Bye, Aisha. Thanks for stopping by. Am I winning, my lord? We're writing books right now and getting gold. I guess that counts. We are so much prestige for that. Where we can almost go to war, but we're not ready yet. Hopefully soon we can find some fighting contracts. If I go to India, I can get Bengali patrons and get elephants, right? In theory, yes, but I'm not going to go to India. It doesn't feel very fitting. Right, you want to join my camp, do you? I'll be honest, you're not very impressive. Yeah, 5 prowess. I mean, Marshall could help me in some martial schemes if we do them again. He also becomes my master at arms as well, actually. Do you know what? Yeah, I can pay you in food and clothes. How about that? There we go. And I should probably marry these guys off as well, actually. Alfred gives me a curious but expectant look as we meet up for our first session. Several Catholics peacefully wander the holy grounds, and I spot a handful of opportunities to teach Alfred more about the grace of social interaction. Then, as out of thin air, a large corgi is running up to the child, desperate to play. The girl shrieks with joy and immediately starts playing with the dog. Nolina waves at me from over yonder, ready to assist should it prove necessary. So I can already get +1 for the contract. They're both 61. 94? Do you know what? Nolina? It's your turn to shine. The genius is already helping with the writing of the book. We have fleeting diplomacy as well. No, my daughter did. Sorry, not me. Not me. Right. We're back to writing. Oh, wow. Yes, Sindern, now it's your time to shine. Right, everyone's helping me with this book, which is nice. Hopefully we can get the maximum reward then. So what's this? 49, 64, 84? Yeah, Sindern, you're going to be writing this entire book, my friend. Wait, is that it? We've already finished? Oh, 134 gold? But I love the learning contracts. What is this? The learning contracts are amazing. Right. Suddenly everyone wants to join my camp. I mean, we have so many provisions here. And you become my bodyguard as well? Things are ramping up now, guys. Everyone is hearing of my mission. My revenge that will be mine. The Knights Templar has been established. Wait, the Knights Templar are actually a thing in base game? Oh, that's super cool. When the Landless stuff first came out, I wanted to do my own Knights Templar thing. But they already exist. Okay, we got another stewardship perk. Unlocks the Gather Inspiration Travel option. When passing through a barony, a random follower has a chance to become inspired. Ah. So we can start getting artifact, possibly, right? Interesting. Right. Before I forget, let's find the unmarried. And I think we'll go by age. Let's see, 23. Oh, I don't think... Yeah, I can arrange... I can't find... Yeah, I have to marry them to each other, right? But only my daughter is free. Wait, what about Prost, though? She's 51, so she's not going to have children anyway. That's unfortunate. Okay. We'll just keep it in mind in the future. Here, I can get maybe some men-at-arms. Yeah, gold is only 23. Okay, what men-at-arms do I want? Let's see. I get armored footmen. I have 2 lots of heavy infantry now. Okay. 90 gold to increase. So we got the Huskars, we got the armored footmen. And I might be able to get more men-at-arms from you. Anglo-Saxon as well. Let's see, what are you going to give me? Huskars. You recruited... Huh. Okay. We are heavily focused on heavy infantry. They're countered by skirmishers, which a lot of people in 867 recruit because they're cheap. However, I think maybe we can outmuscle them. Or do I get rid of the armored footmen? Decisions. Maybe instead of being mercenaries, you could chat to learning travelers. Seems to fit this company more. No, I've already explained the law of why I'm doing mercenaries. It's because I want to fight alongside the Anglo-Saxons against the Vikings. That's our whole character story and whatnot. Time to start the Assassin's Creed, maybe. Right, here, we can probably do a passage of arms. We have more martial characters to help now. Let's travel to accept this one. And we can also gather inspiration. So let's do that. Man, there's so many. We can get skis. So many travel options here. Oh, wow. As we pass through the market in Wiltshire, we hear a loud yell and stumble into an ongoing tussle between 2 men, tightly observed by a group of people. The crowd cheers profusely as one of them is swept off his feet, face planted solemnly in the dirt, thus concluding the match. "Who's next?" the man yells. Oh, I'm not very good. No. Here, Ulf Satel. I believe that you can do it. Come on. Come on. No, he lost the duel. That's unfortunate. Right. Greetings, my name is Æthelric Westermere. I don heavy armor and a shield in service of the Wiltshire garrison. Been doing it for some years, but the last arrow came awfully close to ending me. And I got thinking that there's more to life. We're going to fight the Vikings, but... I mean, if you want to join... You're a giant. You have pretty good prowess. Really good martial. Which is just in time for our martial contract, actually. So I can only pay you in food and clothes, but... I will welcome you. Provisions are actually running quite low for the first time in a while. As we prepare to set off in the morning, I see Alberada standing outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to her, I notice a change in the wind. Man, I love snow. Snow and rain are just so damn peaceful. I huddle my clothes around myself as a gust of cold wind hits my back, and I see the first signs of snow. The cold whispers that it's time for winter yet again. Let's see. Yeah, well, we get delayed by 2 days, but that's fine. We lose some stress and whatnot. We got to keep on top of that. As we continue through Bristol, my eye catches an elaborately decorated tomb amidst a network of common graves. The tomb appears to be cracked open, and just within its mouth I see the glimmer of some unknown treasure. None but my party appear to be around, and surely whomever once owned the contents of this tomb would not cast judgment on me, but take in what would go otherwise unused. No. I will not desecrate the dead. That is not what we're about. Man, I gotta say, I love... Whose title was that? Down here. The only... Yeah, your title. The Duchy of Huis. Man, that looks really cool. I like that a lot. Right. Here's the... Do I still need to go for potential? I'm going to do it anyway. However, yes, we can do 100% now. Okay. So I might be able to... For martial schemes, I think our followers are strong enough that we can actually go for the shorter phase length instead. Or maybe a balanced approach, actually. Alas, it appears our horseshoes and saddles are in current need of repairs. That's fine. We'll just be a little bit careful. There's no need to rush this. My son has learned the Brythonic language now. Let's see. I can't have you study any other languages. Okay, that's fine. How are my positions doing? I can have another bodyguard. Why not then? Yeah, let's have all of our positions filled out. And I'm gonna turn on the reminders for all of these as well. There we go. We do have a stooge. I guess that position... I wasn't going to recruit one, but now I have. Why am I swaying you as well? I think it was for a contract, but... I think I'm not very interested in this anymore. Here, let's do that. My chefs prepared an inordinate amount of baklava for a small banquet I was hosting, and I ended up eating most of the baklava. I never heard of this. You could blame me, though it was very good. Oh, I ate good food. Okay, nice. Right, here, let's gather some provisions. Can we find out 600? Nice. And we should get some from completing this scheme as well. Which will just naturally go up to 100 by itself. So I guess we can speed 5 and wait for that. Life in close quarters tends to magnify relationships, good and bad. Fortunately for Hereward and Cinewolf, their common interests in stoically standing their ground at any cost has proven to be a strong bonding agent. The two laughing and joking together at camp and riding alongside one another on the road is becoming an increasingly common sight. Sure, good for them, good for them. I'm proud of them. Right, we have upgraded our domicile building. Here, so now we can... I can upgrade it one more time, or we can get our supply tent built. Which, honestly, I might do. Yes. We also get the quartermaster. Let's build that, and then we have all 4 of our buildings constructed. I can make a request for you. 32 gold is a lot, but... I kind of want... We already have Huskers as our heavy infantry, and they're better. So I'm thinking of disbanding the armored footmen and just trying to get a better or a different men-at-arms. Maybe like a heavy cavalry or even an archer unit I think would be nice. Yeah, get rid of the armored footmen. Yeah, exactly, Randy. I promise I didn't read that before I just said that. That's funny. You always go for phase length. Yeah, I couldn't really go for phase length before now, though, because we had really bad followers and, like, not a lot of followers. But now we have more followers. I think I can at least do balanced. Do I plan on traveling long? If not, you might want to save your money for when you take your castle back. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna build up a bigger army for sure. Because here's the thing, right? Obviously, I want to take this back. But what I really want to do... is... Wait, the Anglo-Saxons are actually doing really well. What I would really want to do is do a big war against, like, either the Boneless or the descendants of Halfdan. I want to take it to the Vikings. Yes. I mean, I do have a daughter for an alliance if we do get land. Problem with this. Adventurer County Invasion. Is that cheaper? Well, I need to be distinguished for this. Or I can just push this. Like, all I'm missing here is the prestige, right? But it says I also don't have the law legitimists. So can I not push this no matter what? Will I have to do this? I'm not sure how that works. We're almost distinguished anyway. Yes, I don't know if I'm going to go straight back to Westmoreland. And maybe then we swear fealty to Northumbria. And then we build up within Northumbria again. Possibly. Are the Irish unique units heavy infantry? No idea, but I don't want Irish units. I want Anglo-Saxon units. Because we're Anglo-Saxon. I want the Saxons to fight the Vikings. Right. What am I doing? We're still doing this contract. I'm surprised that they've actually taken back so much of Northumbria. That's quite impressive. It seems our time in Gwent has proven beneficial for my daughter Angie. Something about the local culture simply fascinates her. Oh, nice. We gain even more prestige. And she's learned the Brythonic language as well. She's so intelligent. What an intelligent young lass, huh? What do we think? Do we keep building up and go for this? Or do we go back? And reclaim our homeland? Where's my water? My throat has been really sore the last few days. I think I'm getting ill. My path back from my pavilion takes me close to the camp's edge, where the shouts and screams of children at play draw my attention. But every child can get one diplomacy, steward, or intrigue. Oh, that's cool. Or martial and learning. I mean, she's focusing on stewardship, so let's do that. And hopefully we do that. Yeah, I think we reclaim our homeland. I think you're right. I mean, we still need more prestige anyway. But here's a big problem as well. The garrison is 250. That is a big problem. We can't fight that army and probably have enough men left over for a garrison. Truly, it's a blessing to have someone like Orfsatel involved in our contract, someone able to advance our goals in any number of ways, simply waiting for direction. An enviable combination of skill, access, and proximity to Lord Murig provides us with a variety of options on how to exploit him. Also, do I keep my men-at-arms if I become landed or no? So let's see, we get agents of the heart, scheme growth plus 1%. Base success chance we don't need, or 2 advantages. We'll do scheme growth. I'm not sure what scheme growth means. Yeah, that's the alternative as well. We just build a bigger army before we invade here. Because that's, yeah. I mean, I can recruit a few more already. Let's see, a pet cat. We got dogs and cats chilling. No. What's this war going on? We got the Vikings versus... Oh, it's Hastings, right? Oh, maybe we can join this. Okay. This is the big fight between the Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings that we've been waiting for. I need to finish my current contract because maybe I can join this. I want to get involved. Right. What's this? I increased my prowess by 2. Nice. I've learned a thing or two. 2 prowess to be exact. Okay, 91%. That goes up to 96%. That's good enough for me. Yeah, let's execute with confidence. Nice. Another 56 gold. Okay. Before we go to war here, let's get some more of the Huskars. And then I need to refill with the provisions. Oh, provisions are really low. That's fine. We can search for more provisions. I could even get provisions from you. That's 400. Could arrange a marriage. Get a contract as well. Here, let's get some provisions just so we're safe. Don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Right. So can I, if we unpause now, how do I join this war? There has to be a contract for it, right? Let's see. You want to join as well? Oh, you're handsome too. Really good stewardship. You want 600 provisions? Okay. It's a good job we just took all those provisions, huh? I don't see... I can't offer to... Oh, I can offer to join war. Or wait. What am I doing? There was something else there. Offer military assistance. Pays 25 gold to me. And we joined a holy war for Lancaster. England are marching on Lancaster. Let's do it. Let us do it. The heathens cast us from our homelands. They raided our villages, destroyed our farms, slayed our cattle. And now it is time for us to show them the vengeance of God. I think, I don't know if I can raise before he accepts. Let's just wait for him to accept first. We have joined the holy war. Who's gonna lead them? Obviously, it's going to be me. Wait. There we go. 500 Huskers, or 400, and then 100 armored footmen as well. Let us march north with the King of England and show these heathens that their gods are not on their side. That they believe in a false god. Yeah, I should actually link myself to their army. Because I don't want to get caught by myself. Are we not taking this back? Yeah, where's... Okay, I don't know where the king's army is. Yeah, let's just go here for now. I think the king's army's over here, yeah. Yeah, that's the king's army over here. Let's siege this first, though. We should be fine. Hopefully we get a really good battle here. I would love to see a proper battle. Okay. 3 weeks left on this here. Let's speed forward just a little bit. I find myself making such noises when sitting down a campfire in the evening. The elders always talk about how that happens when you get older, but I'm only 37. Oh, I'm already feeling old, am I? Oh man, I can get a cricked neck. It's fine. The inn has some spare beds here. Let's rest up. Even though we're sieging right now. Let's go stay a night at an inn, I guess. Right here, let's join the king's army. And I will attach myself to them. How long left on this siege? 3 weeks. And then hopefully they will march south. And we can fight the Vikings in the open fields. I want it. I want my vengeance. Okay, I think... Wait, are we abandoning the siege? It was like 1 day from done, no? Okay, they're going after the Vikings. Right, here we go, lads. Wait, let's... Big battle view this. The Battle of Warwickshire. Am I in this? I think I am. We got some Huskers. Oh, there's 1,000 Huskers. Yeah, we must be involved in this. Right, let's watch the battle unfold. Oh, we're absolutely crushing them. Oh, it does say reinforcements close here, yeah. Holy crap, look how many knights are fighting. Oh, we absolutely destroyed them. How did we do? 39 for 2,000. Nice. One of our champions did get wounded. Not mine, though. Not mine. The Huskers didn't say that. 1,000 kills and only 14 losses. The revenge feels sweet. Let us march. Full steam ahead. So I guess... What is this war claiming? This part here. Okay. But not that part of Lancaster. Because I think that belongs... Oh no, that does still belong to the Vikings. Right, we won. You were not paid. Your war contribution was less than 100. I fought in the battle, damn it. And I helped siege a castle. Wow. I cannot believe the King of England. I put my men on the line. We even lost men. We lost 11 good men. Fighting in the King's War. And yet, we still did not get paid for our efforts. I think this could be the start of a brewing rivalry between the Northumbrians and the King of England. Maybe. Yeah, maybe England needs a better king. Maybe we need to go back to having 4 kings. I don't think the King of England has everyone's best interest at heart. He doesn't even pay the men that fight his wars. This is disgusting. Ah, yeah, someone said that this was a special building over here. White Horse Hill. Oh, I know this actually. Yes, I remember as a kid when we would drive on the motorway. Was it the motorway? I'm pretty sure we used to drive past this. I think it's not that far from the... no, I don't think it's the motorway, actually. I think it might be an A road. I can't remember. I do remember, though, that sometimes I would see this from the road. Maybe it was like on school trips or something. Maybe it's as a kid. I think it was on a school trip. Yes. Oh, I do remember this now. That's funny because I said, it kind of looks like a horse. It literally is a horse. Because you have this, and then obviously you have, I forget what it's called, you have like the angel with like its wings spread, and then you have the running man as well, the running wicker man thing. Yes, yes, yeah. If you're not British, you're probably having no idea what I'm speaking about. Wait, let me show you. We have the, let's see, England. I don't even know what it's called. Okay, that's showing me, yeah, this. The Angel of the North. We've driven past this a few times, which is cool. And then you have the, I don't even know what he's called. The running man. It's like the Wicker Man or something. I can't remember. Yeah, this thing. This used to scare the hell out of me as a kid when we would drive past this. I've had nightmares about this before. Oh man, it looks scary. Anyway, right. I don't drive now, so I haven't seen these things for ages. Like, pretty much since I was at school. Our angel, yes. Man, there's also... I can't remember where it is. There's also another angel, right? That's, like, made out of knives and stuff. I think it's in memory of, like, stab victims and stuff. I think that statue looks cool as well. Attack on Titan? Oh, no. Now it's even scarier. I actually want to... commission an artist to draw myself as like a Titan from Attack on Titan, because I want to know what it would look like. Man, I love Attack on Titan. I need to buy it on Blu-ray, but it's so damn expensive. There's too many seasons. Right, we won the war. Now what's next? I think we're just back to like regular contracts and stuff, right? I think so. We got another stewardship perk. Oh wow, another 0.5 income. Followers produce significantly higher quality artifacts. I mean, that's good because we can now... We're trying to get inspirations too. Yes. Do I have good intrigue characters? Not really. I don't think we have good diplomacy either. We only have like 2 who are good at diplomacy. Stewardship. Stewardship is not that bad. I say we go for this contract. But let's see. Requires you to travel to a baron's holding and complete a challenge. I think we've already done this one before. We can get 66 gold here. Let's go to this one. Yeah, gather inspiration. Scout for talent, please. Whilst walking through the streets of Southampton, Aaron suddenly turns off towards a side street. The whole entourage is taken by surprise, and we all run after him, only to find him waving a misshaped wooden sword at some old man. Is that the best you can do, little prince? You want to join in as well, my lord? I think you might be a bit older than my usual group. There you go, Aaron. I could give it a try. Well, I'm not very good, though. Do you know what? Do you want to become his guardian? No. Oh, wow. Your prowess is so good. I can't invite you to my camp, though. I mean, I can give it a go. I can give it a go. We could have become an aspiring blade master. That would have been nice. Right, what's this? I think I can solve this. Only a 53% chance. Or I can take... Yeah, this is guaranteed. I just get the 28 gold. Is it already over? Oh, I should have read it properly. Oh, he stays. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just saw instant success and I was like, yeah, I'm happy. Oh, no. Oh, okay. We're going to need a new bodyguard. I got 28 gold at least. No, it wasn't worth it. No. I can get... maybe the men-at-arms. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the armored footmen. We have the Huskars anyway. And then let's see... Yeah, Anglo-Saxon. Oh, you won't accept? Okay. I guess I'll have to get my men-at-arms from somewhere else. Right. Are there... That's not what I wanted to press. Are there any contracts floating about here? Hireling contract, criminal contract, stewardship contracts. Not really what I'm looking for. But I think we're kind of... We could travel back to Northumbria now that it's controlled by the Anglo-Saxons again. Say hello to home once more. It's been a while. Oh, I don't have enough provisions, though. I might have to just stay put for a little bit. I mean, I think we could get away with a diplomacy contract. Here, let's take this one. We can also get some provisions from this as well. We might as well be doing something before we return north. Yeah, Hadrian's Wall is in the game too. Yeah, it's very cool. You can see it on the map here, right? Is that Hadrian's Wall? Yes, yes, yes. I think, doesn't Wales have something as well along its border? Offa's Dyke. It's a long ditch flanked by a wall of earth. Was constructed by the Anglo-Saxon King of Mercia to defend the border towards Wales. This raised earthwork offers an advantage to whoever stands on the side of the wall, as any attackers have to fight an uphill battle from the ditch. And I think that runs all the way down here for the most part. Or at least I thought it did. Oh, it just runs here, I guess? Or does it... Oh, no, it runs on the Mercian side. Sorry, yeah. Runs all the way down here. And then there's the mines. I always forget that there's mines down here in Gloucestershire. Right. Why don't we settle this with a proper duel? I gain prestige. A duel to the death. Ooh. Wait. I don't think that's a good idea. No. I'm gonna intervene here. There we go. We pull a halt to this. Come on, guys. We can't be fighting amongst ourselves. Right, it's not uncommon for settled rulers like Rice to play host to notable travelers like myself. For a few gifts and decent lodgings, mercenaries such as ours provide entertainment, intelligence, and suitable distractions for as many courtiers. Of course, that's if my followers and I can earn our keep with our tales. So I think I can get away with a balanced approach this time. Let's do that. Yeah, oh, it's still 100%. In fact, I think we might be able to get away with the phase length one then. But with a balanced approach, it's not too bad. Yeah, 40 days. It's much better than what we were doing. In fact, I think that halves the time even. During our stay at Lord Reese's court, we have done our best to meet our remit of entertaining and occupying his entertainers. It seems we may have done our job a little too well, as several of his courtiers have privately approached me asking to take on with our camp. Ricklefur is the most keen, but Urien and Cuthred are not far behind him. Doubtless Lord Reese would not allow all three to depart with us, but we could perhaps take one. Let's see. You are Norse, though. I mean, you have converted, but... I mean, Cuthred is the only Anglo-Saxon among the bunch. So... We're gonna take him. Us Anglo-Saxons will stick together. Can I get men-at-arms yet? No, sadly not. That's fine. Right, how's this doing? Gloucester is good to raid, yeah. I remember, the first time I learned that there was a mine, I was playing multiplayer CK3, which I rarely do. I can't remember when I did it now. But someone declared war on me for the mines, and I was like, wait, I have mines? And then sure enough, I'm like, oh, I have mines. And then, because I wasn't aware I had them anyway, right? I was like, do you know what? I'm going to use the mines as a bargain and get a new alliance. And then I managed to drag someone in as alliance. And luckily, we defended. I can't remember what multiplayer. I think that was a roleplay multiplayer. Probably like a year and a half ago now, if I remember rightly. Because we had like, what, it was like 15 or 20 players basically just playing an island and or Britain in general. It was quite fun. But I can't remember where I joined that one with. Let's see. Every adult follower gains opinion of me. I'm just going to soak it in. Oh, I'm bolding. Oh, no. Oh, man. Guys, it's over. I got to pass it on to my son. I think I'm balding in real life. I don't know. I just have a really high hairline. Plus, I usually shave my head anyway, so... Pronounced Reese. I'm Welsh and rice had me rolling. Yeah, I don't know why I pronounced it that way. My pronunciation is terrible. Every time I read the same word, I'll say it different every time. And eventually I'll be like, huh, that sounds cool. I'm saying it this way. I remember I used to trigger a lot of people with how I would say betrothed. Even though I knew it was betrothed. I don't know. It's the same with like words like blessed. But blessed is actually said that way, I think, back in the day. Obviously, now we say blessed. But I don't know. Blessed just sounds cooler. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just trying to be different. Right, martial and prowess challenge. Yeah, let's try that. Did we succeed? Oh, we didn't. They say children react more than anyone else to the places they find themselves. It's fortunate for my daughter, then, that she finds herself in the company of the most hardy knights. We had this earlier. Let's try and increase her stewardship again. She lost one. But overall, we're still net positive one, I guess. It's not that bad. Yeah, let's go 5 times speed. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm close to losing my voice, so I might have to wrap up the stream soon, guys. Oh, man. Here, let's gather some provisions. Wait, this one is actually better now. Oh, because it changes depending on the land you're in. Right. And we still found nothing. Nice. Amazing. Okay, 86, 91. I might as well just wait for the 3 weeks, because then it will be 100% anyway. And then we can guarantee the success of this. There we go. Lovely. Let's execute that one with confidence. Oh, what did I get? 150 per... Oh, we didn't get no gold. That's unfortunate. Well, I can get some men-at-arms, except I can't. Getting some Welsh longbowmen would be nice, but again, I want to stick with Anglo-Saxon units. I feel like maybe I just get the gold from you then. Yeah, let's do that. And then if you're not going to give me men-at-arms, maybe, yeah, 29 gold. At least use it before it expires. As I am looking for the market stalls in Clifford, I feel my purse string cut. Despite my immediate reaction, the thief disappears in the crowd. Only through pure coincidence, one of my guards sees the man as he heads into a back alley. Stop, or have your head! One of my guards shouts at him, and the thief turns around, giving us an angry, shifty stare. You thought you were clever, huh? Mate. I mean, intrigue schemes. I lose 2 gold. I gain 61 gold. However, we might be able to gain more from having him in our camp. I mean, it's another knight as well. Do you know what? I think we can make more money from him by having him in our camp. And I have a job offer for you. Think of the money as your first payment. But you need to earn back what you stole from me. Father, I have a request. This is Æthelric. I really like him and I was wondering, could he come with us? His parents too? He can't leave them behind? Wait, what? How many traits do you have? I've never seen a character with 5 traits. What? And this is base game as well. That's insane. Ambitious, gluttonous, calm, honest, and vengeful. I mean, hey, he's vengeful. If we can feed the fire that's already in his heart, maybe he could be a good fighter for us in the future. What about his family as well? His mother, she's an organizer. She's got pretty good prowess too. Honest, ambitious, humble. His father, got diplomacy. You know what? I think we can allow it. Let them join our camp. How many followers do I have now? 18. No, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. I have unmarried. Yeah, we actually have 18 people. Oh, when I was checking stats, then I wasn't even checking the stats for everyone. Yeah, martial is pretty good for us now. Diplomacy is okay. Stewardship is really good. Intrigue, I think is fine. Yeah, learn it. Okay, we can actually do order contracts now. Now that we have a nice varied group of people. Just as we are about to sell out, it starts snowing. I cannot help but curse my poor luck. But I had seen the clouds coming in for a while now, and it doesn't seem to let up anytime soon. If we want to make our journey on time, we have to set out. But riding through a snowstorm is risky at best. It's fine. Let's not push our luck here. We can be patient. It helps when you do contracts, they give away courtiers to have a couple you don't care about as well. Yeah. And it's an instant success as well, right? So now that we're getting more people, we can definitely do stuff like this. Right, I mean, we have an intrigue. Oh, that's a criminal contract. Find secrets. I assume this is also intrigue. Well, I'm actually thinking of maybe moving our camp back to Mercia. Yeah, let's move up here. Maybe we can find a few more contracts. Yeah, I think we have to move further than that. I'm slowly making my way up to Northumbria anyway. Right here, let's do this. I could have just moved my camp here then. Counselor left court. Okay. I guess we're not doing this one. Can I make it to Northumbria now? No. Our provisions get low around here. That's unfortunate. What about buildings? I haven't looked at this stuff yet. So we get supply capacity, we get income. This is a buff to heavy infantry toughness. Could be nice. And we can't build anything else. So we can only build these two anyway. I might build this just for the income. We get stewardship lifestyle experience as well. Yeah, let's construct that. Have you done the search for provisions decision? Yeah, we did it not so long ago. I have it set to reminder so it pops up at the top when it's on cooldown. Wait, who are you guys fighting right now? You're fighting the Albans. I'm not going to come to their side though because they did invade Northumbria. Ah yeah, that's another grudge we need to settle against the Gaelics. They did invade us when the Vikings were attacking. Let's not forget. Right, another contract just popped up. They're both a fine secret scheme here. I could do this one though. Let's travel for this one. Captain Æthelric, my leader. I have the most seductive woman here in Coventry. Her family will not let us marry without me paying a sizable dowry. Please help me. 54 gold. Are you crazy? Huh. I mean, let's see if she's willing to run away with it. No. I'm not paying 54 gold. I'm sorry. My gold needs to go elsewhere. Right, I'm supposed to meet Duke Burgred of Mercia's spymaster Æthelred. But when I arrived in Nottinghamshire, the castle seems empty. No one is about. You look confounded, adventurer. Are you really suited for this task? What we need is someone vigilant, cautious and subtle. You seem to be none of those. Wow. I've come to help you just insult me. Do you know what? I'm just going to start the contract. I didn't even get to pick. But, Let's see, how long is the phase length? I didn't see. Oh, 17 days. This contract's gonna be done in no time here. Let's speed 5 this. Right, driven settlers are now completed, so that gives us even more income. And I can't do any of these. In my work at the court of Duke Burgred, I have failed to find any secrets his brother-in-law, Owl Æthelric, might possess. However, the truth does not have to stop us. It would be simple to make sure that Æthelric suddenly did have secrets he would not want to get out. I think no, I'm not gonna stoop that low. That's fine. We have the really quick phase length anyway, and maybe that opinion will help us in the future if I can add him to my patron list. Let's see. We have the another chance as well. I'm not going to do that. Right, back to speed 5. Early evening is a time of intense activity for the camp. People and supplies tossed this way and that as our portable home is set down once more. Habitually, it's also when I take a walk to clear my head and escape the noise for a time. As I crest a tree-covered hill, I see the last pinkish rays of the dying sun bathe from the forest below. A mess of knotty spires and little paths, with enough patches of shadow to hide an army, albeit 2 or 3 soldiers at a time. A beautiful sight, perhaps even one worth sharing. Angie! Come up here, my daughter. Let's take in the view together. My son has had like 0 events, by the way. It's all been about my daughter, which is funny. Is he not my successor? Yeah, he is my successor. He's just... He hides away. I never see him. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's fine. Here, we can now become an architect. So I get 2 stewardship. I get 0.5 prestige per month. That's insane. Buildings are cheaper and quicker as well. That's going to be really nice for upgrading our camp. Are we nearly done with this? We have the 20 advantages, so that's fine. My son has learned the Saxon language. There we go. We're finally hearing a little bit about the lad. Yeah, execute this immediately. Right. 58 gold. Thank you very much. It's building up again. Maybe now I can get some men-at-arms. I can. And you're Anglo-Saxon as well. However, 42 gold. Can I get men-at-arms from you? I can get men-at-arms from you. So why don't we do it this way? Okay. We got more Huskars, guys. I think I'm just going to keep them. We're doing Huskars only, apparently. It is what it is. Let's see. I can ask for some gold from you then. 42. Thank you very much. And I should be able to increase your size. Wow, 80 attack. We're really buffing these. And then our refill. Ooh. I guess I'll use gold this time because provisions are running low. Right. So we have 600 Huskars. But guys, I think I'm going to end the stream there because my voice is... I think I'm close to losing my voice again. This is fun. In the next stream, let's see. We're going to keep on building up. We'll keep on doing our contracts. I think, let me take a look at this. So obviously by upgrading this, we get another regiment. How do I increase my size of regiments? I think it's the proving grounds, right? I can get another size here. And then probably... Oh, I can't upgrade this? Can you not upgrade the secondary building? Oh, you get refunded. Oh, that's cool. I'm guessing there's some more sub-buildings here that should get me some sizes as well. I still haven't built anything in here yet. But we'll start building out more of our camp in the next stream. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, you have a lovely rest of your weekend. I appreciate all of your contributions and the tips and whatnot. Even though I do ignore a bit of it, I still appreciate you guys for helping and whatnot. But yes, I will be back on Monday with a Blackwood episode, and then we'll keep on streaming this on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to this. Already, I can see the story unfolding. We're going to reclaim our homeland. Maybe swear fealty to Northumbria. We'll have to see. And then we're going to have to start building up, because we need to settle the grudges against Alba and also England, which is going to take a lot, because let's not forget, all of their vassals can join the war if we declare. And they can call on their bannerment. Same with the Albans here. So it's going to take a lot of effort to build up to be able to do anything about that. But anyway, thank you for watching. Have a lovely weekend. I will see you next time.